Yeah.
Fine. I guess it was kind of an interrogation because I was new and then wanted to know everything about you, what happened,
Oh,
but
yeah.
still.
And by
I'm
the
glad I
end,
passed.
when they were leaving, by the end, they saw me and they're like, Primo, this one, 100% accepted. Like, they
Aww.
passed with flying colors. Yes, basically, you're
Yay.
approved. They really,
So
really
I was
liked you.
accepted by 4 women in your family.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, not even like 5, counting my sister.
5, you're right. 6,
6,
both
counting the
sisters.
other.
Right. I mean, I didn't really meet her. We've never really talked but still.
Yeah.
Dude, Latino women are picky and they're defensive. So the fact that all of them like me, I'm so proud. I'm like, dust off shoulders. I know. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing.
You should be proud. You should be proud.
Yay.
So how
I am
about
proud.
the rest of the family?
Ooh.
How
do
was
we
it like
wanna
meeting
talk-
my extended family?
Yeah, okay, we can talk about that before the mountain trip. So, on the mountain trip, actually, we saw the other uncle and aunt. The ones that are religious. We didn't
The
see
ones
the
that
uncle.
did not like me for a bit. I can give you context on that after, Felix is done.
Do it now. What's
Okay.
the chisme? the
So,
gossip?
Chisme, this other uncle, we'll call awkward uncle. What do we call him?
Thumbs up, uncle.
That will make more sense in a second. So, thumbs up uncle, sis, brother of my mom. Basically,
Yeah.
when I was a child, he was very close to me because he is an architect. And
Yeah.
he really liked me because I was into art and drawing, and he was also into that stuff. To the point that every single time we had a family meeting, he would meet up with me and we would talk about art and anatomy and, trying to incentivize my passion for it. And then I came out as trans.
Yeah.
And then he heard my sister call me by he, him pronouns at one of these family meetings, give me a weird look, and from then on, he never talked to me. He never had one of those meetings of let's talk about art and stuff. Suddenly, they were gone. Suddenly, he would hug me, like just the not even hug me. He would give me like a pat on the shoulder whenever like, oh, hi and goodbye. And that was it. Why are you typing bread?
Someone else started it.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So that really hurt me because I did really like him and I saw him as an inspiration artistically, and suddenly being cut off like that was really hurtful. And then he was a bit weird with like consent and boundaries. Like he noticed that I started building distance myself because I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna stay away from you. And I guess he didn't like that because he then just started trying to like in a weird way get close to me and like hug me without my consent at family meetings and things like that, and I didn't like him. So I decided for a few years I did not talk to him, I did not see him, I did not participate in any meetings that had him in it. That is the context for the weird family. They are very religious, and they, how do I say this? To give you an example, they have multiple kids of above the age of 20, all of them guys, and they're like, yes, our children will marry virgins, and all of their friends will be from the church, and
Okay,
they will
friends
all
from the
be
church,
married.
who cares?
Yeah, right. And they will all be married to other Christian women. And they will, like, they're that kind of family of we stay in our box and nothing else exists. Pretty much.
They would say that to the rest of the family, though. Our sons will marry virgins.
Yep, they would say that. They would
Why?
they would flex. Like, that was like, "Huh, our sons are proper."
Why would they say that to the rest of the family?
So that's why I had kind of mixed feelings when we were going to meet extended family, because I knew that he was going to be there. And and then we meet him again. And you want to know how can I say how he introduced himself?
Let me take over.
Okay.
So, all of these stories, I've heard them before. His mom has 3 brothers. One of them passed. 2 of them are still around and live close by. I've heard the stories. I know all of this. But it's been a long time. I've forgotten. I don't know what they look like, sound like, or their names. I've forgotten. And my brain was scrambled by all of the traveling and all of the everything. So I don't remember who's who and what's what. But now I can, because I can picture them. So I'm meeting them, and Caleb's like, oh, it's going to be okay, but it might be a little weird, but it'll be fine. My mom's been texting people and being like, you got to behave while you're here. Otherwise, we'll have problems and we'll fight you. So I was like, it's okay. Caleb's here and K-Mama's here. It'll be fine.
Can I add a comment there?
Throw a yeah.
Just to like elaborate on that. My mom made it her objective to talk to like the extended family, being like, hey, if you wanna meet Kay and Felix at the family meet, if you wanna be a part of that meetup, you have to behave. And pretty much making sure that you would be accepted, and if they do not behave, they're not welcome or accepted. We love K-Mama. Continue.
Yeah. She was great. So I'm meeting them, and I don't really know who's who. And then there's this one guy who's like, and like energy's high, and he's like really happy. That's Uncle Fuckboy.
That's Uncle Fuckboy. He's like, hey,
I don't know any of the chisme. I learned that later. And then I see the aunt I see at the mountain place and her husband. I'm like, oh yeah, that lady and her kids. Her kids were nice, but like, yeah, that lady, she's okay. And then like her husband, and then the husband's, the uncle, he's like, hi, I'm the bad uncle. And I'm like, okay, what? I was so confused. I'm like, is he joking? Because the other guy was like, hey, yeah, he is the bad uncle. I was like, is this a joke? Okay, nice to meet you, hello. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't know if he was serious or joking, but he wasn't joking. He wasn't joking. In his head, he was probably like, yeah, this person's probably heard a lot about me because Caleb's probably complained. So, yeah, hi, it's me. I'm the bad uncle. But I'm just like, huh? What? Okay, huh? I was so confused. I had no idea what he heard. I was like, that's me. Hi. That was awkward.
Oh my God.
And after that conversation, he did not speak to me the whole time until the end when he said goodbye.
So, while the meeting the extended family thing was happening, I was making sure to keep an eye on Felix because again, these people have been told to behave. But I am defensive and I love them, and I'm making sure that they are behaving. So I'm listening in the conversations that they're having with the cousins, making sure the cousins are behaving, and keeping an eye on my aunt, my mom, my uncle. I was trying to keep a general like understanding and view of everything that was happening socially, and then one of my aunts, like the wife of Lyra, thank you so much for the donations. Okay, we'll be talking about the fucking my mom's weird story. Thank you so much, Lyra.
Your mom's weird story.
Lyra.
Wait a minute.
Lyra.
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 Thank you, Lyra. You're the best.
Thank you, Lyra. Okay, we will talk about the weird sus story with my mom in a second. I'll finish this first.
Yeah.
One of my aunts, the wife of some sub-uncle, calls me. He's like, hey, can you help me peel the eggs? Because we're having a little bit of an asado. There's a lot of different foods, and we're using boiled eggs for one of them, the smashed potato salad. Well, potato chopped salad. I don't know how to call it, but you know what I mean. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I was kind of out of it. And then while I'm doing that, imagine the kitchen. I'm looking forward, like the kitchen and the living room are connected to the point that I am in the kitchen looking forward at the table where we're gonna be eating, seeing the conversations that are happening. And by my side, sorry, that's my take. By my side, like right on my right, I have a window to the outside where they're making the asado. So my uncles are outside making the asado, socializing is happening in front of me, I'm peeling an egg. That's the context.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly I hear a tuk 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 on the window. And then I look to my side and imagine this man touching the window like a gecko with both hands fully extended, touching the glass and staring at me. And then with one of his hands points at me, thumbs up, and nods. Points at me, thumbs up, nods. And I'm just like, what? What? What is? And I was just basically confused, and he kept doing it, and I'm assuming, oh, points at me, thumbs up, are we okay? I think he was checking if we were okay with no dialogue, and I, with a very weirded out look, out like, thumbs up, I guess, and just went back to doing my thing. I could feel him, you know, in your peripheral vision, when you can tell someone is still there, even if you can't see them. He stayed there for a little bit, and then went away. Yeah, that was not awkward or weird at all.
I remember you telling me about that. It was so odd. I was in the other room, coincidentally talking to both of their sons, who were very friendly. But, that's so odd.
Average uncle communication.
That was, I assume, his attempt of an apology for being weird all of those years, is to just thumbs up through the window. What? Are we good now? I don't know, because I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. That's so awkward. Did you talk at all after that?
No!
Oh my god. That's fucking crazy.
I know. Anyways, after that, at the family meeting, after we finish eating, and while we're eating, we're talking, but before and after food, the cousins, the ones that are, you know, the 20-something-year-olds, were all socializing and talking, while the uncles and everyone older is having their own conversations. How is that for you? Like, I want you to talk about it from your perspective.
It was a little bumpy at times because I spoke very limited Spanish and they both spoke limited English.
Yeah.
But they were better at speaking English than I was speaking Spanish. So we talked mostly in English. It was nice. They were interested. They were kind and respectful. And we met the one aunt in the restaurant with one of the sons. We saw them before. So there was another son and the uncle there that I hadn't seen. And then Tio Fuckboy, I hadn't seen him either. They were all new. So I was talking to the one dude, your cousin that I had seen before, and the new one.
Yeah.
And also, at that meeting, your friend came.
Oh, yeah. One
Your
of,
friend came.
the friend that we met is someone that I met in the 6th grade. We were friends for a couple of years, then stopped for a few years, then became more friends later on after we grew up, adult, more mature, etc.
Yeah.
So my friend from Argentina saw us when we were having the family meeting because we only had so many days because of so many activities, so we kind of had to fuse a couple of things together to make that work. So she was visiting on the same day.
Yes, she came to the asado.
Yeah.
Asado is like a family gathering on Sundays typically where they grill meat, and it's like a very Argentinian thing. It's like an event.
Yeah.
So that's the asado.
Yeah, family gathering.
Yeah, she came. So I was talking to her, and I was talking to your two cousins. So it was like the 4 of us, and then 5 with you included. We were just yapping. It was fun. We were talking about shit. And then I got a drink that your friend recommended. What was it? It was Fernet.
Yeah, Fernet.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
It was good. It was strong. I never had it before, but I had it mixed with what? Coke?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked it. And
that's
then
how you're supposed to have it.
We played board games. We played Sequence, and then this other game that was like a shape Tetris game where you like conquer parts of the board and whoever conquers the most at the end wins. It's like taking up space game.
Yeah.
And that was fun. But then